And so the battle to take down the Patch and stop Hao's ascension to Shaman King is underway. However, it doesn't look as though it'll be an easy task, as the Patch have boosted their powers with a special type of song that enhances them. And there's also the fact that dying doesn't really increase your Furyoku anymore. So it's a desperate struggle for our heroes, especially for Lyserg, who is now taking on the Patch officiant who brought him into the Shaman fight to begin with, and taught him the ropes. Not to mention, something seems off about the Patch in general. What other secrets do the Patch hide? Let's find out. Goodbye, Baron-san. You helped me in my quest to defeat Hao and avenge my parents. You've led me up to this point. Thank you. You haven't killed me yet. Ooh, let your guard down. Episode 48. For everything. That's not enough fire to kill me. Congrats, you're number 3. Lyserg! Now all that's left are the ones in my web. It's the power of the Patch song. I understand. Right now, I'm the only one who can move. The Iron Maiden Jun. Finally, a true test of my power. Oof! Oversoul. Torture series, guillotine. What's an arm or two? Oversoul, torture series, skull and knee crusher. There, Braun. You've been immobilized. We'll heal you later. Endure the pain now. Big deal. You can't immobilize me with this. Oh, he oversold his whole body. Beware. Ever see a spider jump? Unfortunately. I'm so sad. Cheer up, Maiden-sama. You don't have to use your precious Furyoku on him. Lyserg, you're alright. What did it hit? Oh, Marco's glasses. Marco gave me something back there. It was his bulletproof glasses. What? Let me go. Your attacks won't work anymore. You see, it shook you to see I was alive. Your strong willpower protected you from Masama Dalkim. But that willpower is now gone. There's nothing left to support you, Braun-san. Thank you. Cremation. Oof, jeez. We can't turn back. We can't allow Hao to become one with the Great Spirit. Let's go to the next planet where any other officiant waits us. So you've already had to resurrect 3 people to get to this point, and you've only made it through 2 planets. Your Furyoku can't possibly last. The volcano planet will put an end to your resurrection. Hey, Magna. You good? This is useless, Opocha. Cannot come in here. This place is sacred to Hao-sama. Opocha, go see Hao-sama. So cute. You're gonna get me in trouble. Look out! Oh, jeez. She's just a kid. Why do they keep going up for Opocha? I was just trying to scare her a little. Anyway, she doesn't need your help. Huh? Don't you know about her power? Your stupidity is disgraceful. Yeah, you know what? Magna's been talking some shit for a long time now. He needs an ass kicking. Save your breath. We know you're trying to psych us out, but it's no use anymore. I don't need gimmicks to beat you. What? As you can see, my spirit ally is an owl called Magnoscope. He's a consummate sniper, silently pouncing on his prey in the dark, like owls do. Iron Maiden Jane. I'll eliminate the most annoying one first. Ooh. I'll take out the healer. Empty. Good plan, Magna. But Maiden exhausted her Furyoku resurrecting us and stayed behind in the valley plant. We're pathetic. It would have been better if she had come and left us behind. The least I can do is use the strength I got from dying to kick your ass. Fool, why warn me? Now you can't possibly defeat me. I won't lower myself to fight on your level. You're just making excuses for your lack of strength. Don't go on living in shame. You're right. I don't deserve to live. But Magna, to humble myself now would be even worse disgrace. Please. The Shaman King. He is the source of our power. The Patch song. What an idiot. Be ashamed of the fact you kept you alive. Why doesn't he finish him? No. Ren dodged him. Those owl claws don't scratch. They squeeze prey to death. Ren's gonna dodge them all next time. Is this Opocha's power that Magna was talking about? Then his power is... What's wrong, Opocha? What's Ren thinking now? Boss, what are you talking about? Don't know, see? Ren's thinking hard words. Ren mad at himself. He wanted a technique sufficient to blow enemy away. I knew it. Opocha can read minds, but then why would Hao let us have access to him? Demon. What's wrong? I don't know. When I thought about how I saw Zed. It could be one of those visions I have sometimes. We need to have a conference. Ren, think about technique fast. No problem. It's been 4 hours since Yo-sama and the others headed for Mu. I hope everybody's alright. Not likely. People are bound to get killed. And, hey, It's almost time to eat. Shut up. Peace. Nope. It's important to eat proper meals. Oh, hey, it's Hodo's dad. I guess he managed to escape from the ship. What a haul. Ah, Dad, you got tuna. Let's throw it on the grill, Parika. What a weird alliance. Yo's mom hanging out with Ren's mom. It's so weird seeing the Tao family in normal clothes. Well, I suppose we should try to get along. But those people over there look so sad. Well, yeah, they have nowhere to go. The Star Festival. I don't know what it is, but I feel as lousy as they do. I joined How to avenge my brother who died in this tournament, but there's nothing more I can do. The one who killed him is out of Furyoku. My Furyoku won't recover in time. My dream is over. Looking back, I think I snapped awake the moment my sense of justice abandoned me. There's only one thing I can do now. Pray. I can pray for the warriors, Mali and Baran. Oh, spoilers! Radim is next. The result of their training in hell. These are their current Furyoku values. It makes me nervous for some reason. But what good will it do us now? We can't help them. True. We've done our best to prepare our children. It's up to them now. It should give us some peace of mind if they're doing well, at least. True. But if they lose How, we'll return to the surface with the Great Spirit in tow. The Star Festival isn't over yet. Let's just put it this way. This may be our last supper. If we can't change our destiny, we might as well drink up. It's alright, Anna. Transmit the numbers to all the Oracle Bells, even if their combined Furyoku falls hopelessly short of How's. Wait, Ocha has 800? Okay, I need to go over these numbers. Alright. I'll go over what their maximum is first. Yo, 108,000. Okay, so I guess it is going down who currently has the most power. Ren has currently 100,001. But they've lost a lot of Furyoku over this time. Oh wait, Horohoro's a little bit stronger than Ren. Okay, so Yo 108,000. Below him is Ren with 100,000. Wow, Horohoro has a little bit more than them with 120,000. So Ren, Yo, Horohoro. Jeez! Chocolove with 197,500 Furyoku. Damn! And then Lyser with 170,000. So Chocolove, Lyserg, Horohoro, Yo, Ren. Man, why does Horohoro have so much more Furyoku? And then there's Ryu, who he's not a slouch, but he's not over that 100,000 mark. 85,000. Oh, Faust really didn't grow too much. Then again, he hasn't died at all. He's the one member of their group who has not died whatsoever. So he only has 12,500. You think Ren would be at least a little bit higher considering his deaths, and maybe even Ryu, but I guess for some of them, they capped in terms of power. Their training only went so far, and their deaths only serviced them so much. And they're still collectively way far away from How. And Opachao with only 800. Trying out a new move? What can you hope to do now? What's Ren doing? If this keeps going, he's gonna waste his Furyoku. He's waiting. All this volcanic ash and dust and stuff. This is where I really shine. My magnoscope is like a sniper in the moonless night. Time for the hunt. By the time you feel my presence, it'll be too late. My talents can crush steel. Ooh. Die. He's gone. I'm getting the hang of this. Impossible. I have an electric speed now. I'll defeat you and advance to the next plant. Electric bang. I feel like there'd probably be an explanation in the manga, but volcanic ash and what it releases into the atmosphere, you could get thunderstorms from that as well. And it can help conduct electricity. At least I believe that's the case. I'm not a scientist. Oh, did we really get to the universe plant already? Welcome to the final plant. I am the last officiant and the guardian of space plant. I'm Ruthfort. Oh, it was Hal getting here. This is the space plant. It's amazing. It has a real vacuum and zero gravity. So this is the movie and technology. Indeed. It has been a long journey for you. The king's shrine lies beyond. This way, Shaman King. I see. Even the motions of the stars have been recreated. The people of Mu acquired great knowledge. Before their civilization fell, they built a fast reef. Fast? I think they meant vast. They built a vast research facility to enable them to migrate into space. What? In it, they constructed these man-made worlds. 10 environments simulating all the major climates of Earth. Those are the underground plants. But then I suppose that explanation was unnecessary since you can read my mind. It was very helpful, Ruthford. My power allows me to grasp basic ideas and emotions quickly, but more complicated concepts aren't so easy. It's easier to make sense of words and sentences than pure thought. But sound doesn't travel in a vacuum, yet you seem to be able to hear our voices. As expected from the Shaman King, you are always calm, and the oxygen-filled oversoul membrane enveloping you is brilliant. You have an interesting oversoul as well, Rutherford. I suppose your spirit ally is. But Mu eventually perished. Alas, despite their superior technology, they were only human. Against natural disasters and the wrath of nature, they were helpless. Here we are. I don't remember that explanation at all. And I don't remember running... Then again, this was a part of the story where I skipped over a lot, and some of it was also sped up by the mangaka. So, wow. Okay, that was a lot to take in. I remember Rutherford very loosely. There was something special about them, but I don't remember what it was. I'll remember a lot of the showdowns with the patch, honestly. There's one showdown that I distinctly remember, because that was the one that really hit me kind of hard. But I remember Rutherford being like my favorite of the patch officiant. Maybe because they were the last one, but I don't remember this explanation. Maybe it was in the second redo of the manga. Maybe it was always present. I don't remember, but it was a fascinating explanation. I wonder why they call it Mu instead of Atlantis. The King's Shrine lies beyond this door. Allow us to protect you from the outside world. Please make yourself comfortable. It's been a long time. Old King from 500 years ago. Overcheck can read minds. So why did Hal let us have this ability? I think he wants us to come to him. Why? That could only be bad for Hal. Are you crazy? Are you seeing things again? Maybe. This doesn't look good, Yodana. We don't know. This is Hal we're talking about. We don't know what he's capable of, and his schemes are unfathomable. Ren, you're the one we don't understand, Ren. What was that back there? You'd better explain yourself. Do you guys have time for all of this? Oh, patch surveillance camera. I won't explain anything with them watching us. I know that. You could just whisper it to me. You'll find out sooner or later. And it's not perfect yet, anyway. Wow, getting really close to Ren's crotch in that shot. I know you're listening, officiant. It's your turn next. Lake plant, be ready. It's sad. We know each other. I don't want to fight you, but I'm a patch. Oh, it's an albatross. I gotta do what I gotta do. Oversoul. Mike in Platinum Sword. Bring it. Welcome to the lake plants. Honestly, some of these locations are absolutely gorgeous. Seriously. I know Shaman King has had fighting games in the past, but I don't feel like there'll be any games based off of this incarnation, which is a shame because the plants are such cool locations to show down. God, just look at this place. The lake plant, it is gorgeous. Radam, yo, that oversoul, yeah. All of his Furyoku is focused in that blade. It'll definitely be trouble considering the effects of the patch song. I mean tomorrow. Understood. Going right for it, huh? A storm is coming. The sun has set. Hasama will be going to sleep soon. How odd. Here we are, his biological father and the one who raised him. We're enemies, yet we're sharing food. And we're both wearing masks, but we're still enemies. Red Sub is late. The barbecue's really good. I can't find the children. Dad built the golem to go anywhere. I still don't understand. If they wanted to defeat him so badly, why didn't they just gang up on him? Furyoka reading. Yeah, there's no mistake. That's how. We're gonna punch through the air wall. Whoa! He cut right through it! Byaka, all you guys do is surprise attacks. Ryu, I don't think that's a good idea. Ease. Ryu, look out! Wow, the animation here is amazing! What is going on? Yo! His sunglasses! Yo! No, that was sick! What just happened? I don't remember Adam being this awesome. Yeah, it's no good. It's not worth it. Just go home. No way. We're just getting started. About 10,000. At the average Furyoku you expand to generate an oversoul. and you expanded about 5,000 with each move. Do you know how much you've used to get this far? Not to mention the rest of the remaining efficients you still have to defeat Howl to deal with. I told you, it's not worth it. I don't care what kind of attacks you guys use, I'm ready for you. And all your moves use up Furyoku. You won't last. So give up and collapse your oversouls. Yeah. He can focus all his Furyoku into that mic and deliver a lethal blow every strike. And he's acrobatic enough to handle high-risk situations like these. He's not all talk. His skills enabled him to moderate the Shaman fight. Wow, I actually love that they're taking that into account. The fact that, considering all the attacks and the stuff he needed to be able to dodge in the actual arena, it makes sense that he is probably the fastest out of most of the patch. I actually kind of love that. I'm starting to feel like I remember some of this, but man, mad respect to Radim. You're perceptive. Seriously. Well, we may be tough, but guess what we have? Unfortunately, he's beyond my range. He probably thought of countermeasures for electricity, and that goes for Horohoro's ice too. We should spread out in preparation for his next attack. Do we have to do this? Of course. If you don't even have the guts to kill us, then I don't intend to quit. I see. Oh, went for Faust. It breaks my heart. Holy shit. Jesus, that got really intense out of nowhere. Yo. I am, so blown away. Next time, good night. Yeah, I know what happens next episode. But man, that took me so off guard because suddenly the animation is so much better, so much more elegant. That scene where they're all going in after Radim, and he's just whipping out all these moves and just agility, and he's slicing through all of their attacks. Man, that looked really good. God, I really wish the series had more moments like that. Oh, that was cool. That got me hyped. Out of nowhere, I just got really hyped. But it also helps that I'm kind of I like Radim, all things considered. We had to deal with him a lot throughout the course of the Shaman fight. He's probably the patch we've had the most exposure to outside of Silver and Calum, or even Necrom and Magni. It was Radim. But we also know that Radim isn't a bad guy. He's one of the patch who tried to help Silver where he could. It's just fascinating that he's still doing his duty. I really don't remember the motivations behind why the patch do what they do, but it's still fascinating. I'm on this journey to just kind of rediscover some of these other things. And the people of Mu, why did the patch have this connection with them? Why did their continent sink? A lot of fascinating things that just got my gears turning with this episode. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. How did you feel about this episode? And Bora and Magna went down a little fast for my taste, but again, this is the section of the manga where Hiroki was just kind of beelining it through a lot of his content. But again, a lot of this also comes from the re-adaptation, where he added in some extra chapters here and there. But a lot of that doesn't really happen up until the end. Next episode, that's where I believe that'll have the conclusion where the original manga ended. Which, should tell you something about how rushed this all got. Because it's just hey, just consider the thought of everything ending next episode. That's it. That's the end. What? We still have so many patch efficients to get through. And this, that, and the other, how is that a conclusion? Exactly. Exactly. But thanks to the re-release that was done, there will be a proper ending, which feels weird to say when it's just essentially the addition of 3 more episodes to this series. So instead of ending at 49, it ends at 52, but I really do have to say, I really hope they can pull off the conclusion. I'm not holding out hope for any of the spin-offs to get adapted, because honestly, I kind of don't want that. As much as because the thing about why I wanted the Shaman King anime to come back was, there was so much more to be explored in the series. Details that were missed in the original series, or had to be cut for time. Intricacies to certain plot elements, alliances that were formed, just this, that, and the other. And while they're on display in the newer anime, so many things have been cut down, cut out, minimized, glossed over to a certain degree, that even when the newer adaptation does a good job, it's never, it very rarely is quite at what I was hoping for. Like, I thought at the bare minimum, the action animation would be fantastic, and that's just so rarely the case in a lot of situations. Every once in a while we get some damn good animation, but that's so few and far in between in certain cases. They have some decent people on staff for this series, but nobody who can really just deliver at least some of the sakuga you would get in the previous series. And that feels demoralizing to a certain degree, because at the very least, even when I wasn't quite interested in what the original anime was doing, the animation would just be peak in certain episodes. Some episodes, there could be nothing really happen, but when Shaman King, the original anime, was at a 10, it was at a fucking 10. Whereas with the newer adaptation, it never feels like it really goes past an 8. Like, it gets very good. I can't understate that. But there are just some low lows. And because I feel like it's confined itself. It's confined itself with not enough room to breathe, to properly tell these stories. Give them their due diligence. By setting that, like, so many people called it, and I was hoping beyond hope that it wouldn't be the case. But so many people called that it's just like 52 episodes. That doesn't feel like enough time to fully delve into all of this. Hell, even the original anime going in a completely different direction was just like, hey, we need 64 episodes. Like, like, that's the thing. Yeah, a month's worth of episodes and then we're done. It's been a fun enough ride. I don't regret watching the series. I regret getting some of my hopes up, but it is what it is. But I just kind of accept what it is. I don't expect to see any of the sequels done in animation, which is a shame, because when this was originally being announced, I was just like, there's so much more stuff to adapt. But they didn't even adapt the stuff that was in the remake volumes at the end that gives a little bit more detail. Like, I was hoping for that at the bare minimum. And the fact that they didn't even do that was just like, okay, yeah, they're not. This is just something that the studio took in, was just like, we'll adapt it because there's a grant that studios get for adaptations, and that'll be the end of it. That really is a shame. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm sorry for being such a downer. Like, I hit such a high that it just made the realization that everything's about to come to an end. I'm probably never gonna get more than just the main plot line, none of the spin-offs, the sequels, the prequels, nothing. And that just kind of makes me a little bit sad, because I'm a major advocate for the original manga. And it's just that realization that the most accurate adaptation ends up being kind of so-so. Again, it only ever reaches about an 8 for me. But if that's different for you, let me know why. Let me know how. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think maybe I'm being a little too harsh? Maybe my fanboy is showing a little too much? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe, that way you don't miss out on the next one. Until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.